You're about to embark on a thrilling adventure to crack the code of simple sentences. Get ready to learn, play, and become a master sentence builder. In this interactive lecture, you'll discover the 3 essential elements of a sentence. 1. Subject. Who or what the sentence is about. 2. Verb. The action or link to another word. 3. Complete thought. A sentence that makes sense on its own. Let's play Sentence Sleuth. Identify the subject in the following sentence. The cat purrs contentedly. What question should you ask yourself to find the subject? A. What is the cat doing? B. Who purrs contentedly? C. What is the sentence about? You chose option B. Who purrs contentedly? By asking this question, you've successfully identified the subject of the sentence. The cat. Why is the cat the subject? It's the one performing the action, purring. It's the main topic of the sentence. Now let's try another one. Sentence. Amelia writes poetry. A. What does Amelia write? B. Who writes poetry? Why is the dog the subject? Can you identify the verb in this sentence? Let's review the key takeaways so far. No multiple choice options this time. Just type your answer. 1. A sentence needs a subject. Who or what the sentence is about. C. What is poetry? 2. The verb. Can you identify the subject by asking yourself the right question? It's the action happening in the sentence. Type the question you'd ask to find the subject. 1. You're absolutely right that the subject is indeed the manager. So the corrected answers are, you're really showing off your skills. You're really getting the hang of this. You identified the verb, are studying. However, you got most of it right. Studying is indeed the main verb. The complete verb phrase is, are studying, which includes the auxiliary verb, are, and the main verb, studying. Type the verb you think is correct. Sentence. The sun sets slowly. Great job, detective. Let's move on to the next key element of a sentence. Verbs. Let's move on to the final piece of the sentence puzzle. Complete thought. 2. A sentence needs a verb, the action or link. Great effort, detective. Well done, detective. Sentence. The new employee wrote a report. Let's try another one. 2. For the verb. You're close. The verb phrase is actually is reviewing. The main verb is reviewing. And is the auxiliary verb helping to form the present continuous tense. 2. Verb is reviewing. You're on a roll. Why is a studying the verb? Subject, the sun. Now that you've mastered subjects and verbs, let's see if you can identify both in a sentence. It's the one performing the action, barking loudly. Can you identify? You're doing amazingly well. It tells us what the subject, the students, is doing. You're doing fantastic. 2. To find the subject, ask yourself, who or what is this sentence about? Or, who, what performs the action? Next challenge. Your turn. 1. Subject, the manager. What's a verb? Example. It's the one performing the action, writing poetry. It tells us what the subject, the new employee, did. You chose option B. Who writes poetry? By asking this question, you've successfully identified the subject of the sentence. Amelia. No multiple choice options this time. Just type your question. Sentence. The students are studying for their exams. Why is Amelia the subject? Excellent question, detective. The verb in the sentence is indeed wrote. Well done. 4. The verb tells us what the subject is doing or what is happening to the subject. Sentence. The manager is reviewing the proposal. A complete thought is a sentence that makes sense on its own. It expresses a full idea and doesn't leave the reader wondering what's going on. Example. Sentence. The team won the championship. This sentence has a subject, the team, and a verb, won, and it expresses a complete thought. Your turn. Sentence. Although the weather was bad, is this sentence a complete thought? No. Good instinct, detective. You're right. The sentence, although the weather was bad, is not a complete thought. It feels like something is missing, doesn't it? Why isn't it a complete thought? The sentence starts with a subordinating conjunction, although, which indicates that more information is needed to complete the thought. The sentence doesn't express a full idea. It leaves the reader wondering what happened despite the bad weather. Well done. A complete sentence might look like this. Although the weather was bad, the team played well. Now, the sentence expresses a full idea and makes sense on its own. You've completed the lesson. Let's review what you've learned. 1. A sentence needs a subject, who or what the sentence is about. 2. A sentence needs a verb, the action or link. 3. A sentence needs to express a complete thought, a full idea that makes sense on its own. You're now a certified sentence sleuth. Let's practice. Here are 5 sentences for you to practice identifying subjects, verbs, and complete thoughts. I'll provide the sentences, and you try to identify the requested elements. Sentence 1. The company will launch a new product next quarter. Identify the 1 subject. 2 verb. Sentence 2. Although the book was long, is this sentence a complete thought? Sentence 3. The team members are working hard to meet the deadline. Sentence 4. The new policy takes effect next month. Sentence 5. Because of the traffic jam. Excellent work, detective. Let's go through the answers. 1. Subject. The company. 2. Verb. Will launch. You got it spot on. Not a complete thought. You're right. The sentence starts with although, which indicates that more information is needed to complete the thought. 1. Subject. The team members. 2. Verb. Are working. You nailed it. 1. Subject. The new policy. 2. Verb. Takes effect. Well done. Not a complete thought. You're absolutely right again. The sentence starts with because, which indicates that more information is needed to complete the thought. You got all 5 correct.